Good morning, everybody. What a great morning it is. It's March the 5th. March the 5th, the month of spring, and I can't wait till we get into spring. I don't know about you. It's time for Morning Manna, Monday Morning Manna. I've been out for a while, been busy, but I'm back now and want to share a word for you for your week on this morning. I want to give Facebook Live just a few seconds, few minutes to get it all together, and then we will start our Monday Morning Manna. How's it going for you this morning? What are you looking like this morning? What do you want this morning? What is it that you are looking forward to on this month of March? It's Monday Morning Manna, and let me just give you the ground rules of how we flow as our audience gets together on this morning. It's always the text. I give you the text. Then we talk about it. Then I give you a takeaway. The text, the talk, and the takeaway. And we ask you to do a couple things now. First of all, you need to share it. You need to share it. Go out and grab somebody and say, hey, come on and be a part of Monday Morning Manna. Just going to be a few minutes to give you some devotion to spur you on and into your week. And then the next thing is we want to hear your response. We want to hear your response because when you get the revelation, share it. When you get the revelation, share it so everybody else can get that same revelation. It's time for Monday Morning Manna. Let's get right into Monday Morning Manna. What do you want in a relationship? What do you want in a relationship? What are your relationship goals? Why don't you listen right now? Type them in right now. What are your relationship goals? Not just talking about marital, whatever relationships that you find yourself in. Then what are the goals for that relationship? Remember now, wherever you're going, it's going to go on the currency of the relationships that you're in because you can't get anywhere without being in relationship. So let's talk about relationship goals this morning. Here's the text. Going to give you the talk and then the takeaway. The text is Ruth 1:16. Ruth 1:16. Don't urge me to leave you. This is Ruth talking to Naomi, her mother-in-law. She says, wherever you go, I'll go. Wherever you stay, I'll stay. Your people are going to be my people, and your God going to be my God. I cannot let you go, Naomi. Now, you remember the story of Ruth and Naomi. Naomi is Ruth's mother-in-law. Her son, Ruth's husband, has passed away. Her sister, Oprah, and her husband, they have the same fate. Now, the question is, as Naomi is going back to Bethlehem, because they have lived in Moab, they're going back to Bethlehem, and the question is, she is urging Ruth, go ahead. It's going to be all right. But Ruth is not having any of it because Ruth has some relationship goals. What are her relationship goals? And I think you're going to find some revelation out of her goals, going to be some of the goals that you need to look at with relationships as well. Here's number one. Here's the first thing is they know how to get through tough times. Ruth says, look, Naomi, my relationship's goals is this. I want to be with somebody that knows how to get through tough times. And Naomi had a record. Her past performance says that. Here she was in that land with no male covering during a time when male relationships was essential for a woman because they were not viewed much more than chattel or property of a man. And Naomi had figured out how to make ends meet with no man. Now Ruth says, hey, I want to hook up with somebody that knows how to get through tough times. That's what you need to have as your first relationship goal. Try to find a person that knows how to get through tough times. Here's the second thing. The second thing is this. Ruth says to Naomi, your God is going to be my God. In other words, their God can be your God. You cannot be unequally yoked. You cannot be unequally yoked. Amos said it best, how can two walk together unless they agree? And if you don't have a relationship goal where their God is your God and your God is their God, you better do some checking things out when you start looking at some relationship goals. Does our relationship, if you're in a relationship right now, do you all have God at the center of it? And if you're looking for a relationship, you better find out and make sure, do they even have a God? Because what I have found If a person doesn't have a God, they are the God in their lives. And if they're the God in their lives, they're going to be the God in your life. So your second relationship goal is this. Do they have a God? And is their God my God? Here's the third thing. The third thing is their destiny your destiny? Ruth said, look, Naomi, I don't care where you go. It's almost like a wedding vow. She said, let God deal with me ever so severely in the 17th verse. Let God deal with me ever so severely if I were to depart from you. Because if nothing less than death shall separate us. In other words, my destiny is tied into you, Naomi. I know that you can take me to the place that I'm trying to get to. So for your relationship goals, you better check and see whether you all are on the same road to the destiny that God has for you. Because if you all can't get to the same place, your destiny and their destiny ain't the same, that's going to be a problem. Now, what's your takeaway this morning with relationship goals this morning? Here it is. Filter your relationships to see whether or not they bring value or devalue you. Filter your relationships. If you filter them up front, you won't ever have to worry about determining whether you're going to stay or leave. Filter your relationships and see whether or not they value you or devalue you. The Lord be with you today. May His face shine upon you. Give you peace this week. Have a great week. And I'll see you next Monday with more Monday Morning Manna. Share the manna now. God bless you.